Hey guys, it's Diva here. Thank you for joining me. Today we are going to take a look at a flat lay for the ladies. So men, this may not be of huge interest to you, but you may want to watch so you can pick up some really cool things for your girl that she's really going to love. Now, this is before we get to the 5Cs, before we get to the 10Cs. These are the basics of what you are going to want to take with you as you begin to acclimate into the outdoors and bring your comfort level up and up and up so you can have more fun. We know that some women are totally fine, barefaced and pigtails, and other women want their hair up. They want a little color on their face, a little makeup. That's fine. However you feel most confident, wherever you feel most comfort, that's where you're going to have the most fun going into the outdoors. And that's where I want to get you. So let's get going and take a peek at what I've got for you today. All right, so first thing we are going to address is the dreaded shower house. Now, I found this cute little tote on Amazon just for a couple bucks, and this is perfect caddy for any shower house needs that you may have. It'll dry and drain quickly, and you can even put it up on something or hang it while you're actually taking a shower so it's not touching the ground or any bacteria. Speaking of bacteria, that is why shower houses are as nasty as they are. They are a breeding ground for bacteria. So the first thing we want to do is make sure our feet never touch the ground. Get an old pair of just $1 flip-flops or your water shoes and stick them in that first pouch right there. Next, we're going to move on to our second pouch, which is going to be hair care. Now, I have dry shampoo with me because I'm not going to be shampooing my hair every day. I know I won't. I normally could put that in there, but I have a second bag that we're going to pack in just a few minutes, and I'm going to actually set this aside for that bag. So here we're going to put some shampoo and conditioner. And we're going to add some soap. I always recommend using jewelweed soap. It is my favorite kind of soap. This has oatmeal and peppermint in it, so it feels and it smells awesome. But jewelweed will actually counteract the oils that's found in poison ivy, poison oak, poison sumac. So what I usually do, instead of taking this whole bar where the paper is just going to get all wet and nappy, I slice off a little piece of the soap and I stick it in an old medication bottle. It seals and you just slide it right in. Now ladies, if you're going to be shaving, you want a razor that is in its own case, not just something that covers the head because that can come loose and it can come off. You want something that locks because you never want to be able to reach into a pouch that has an open blade. This one specifically is Venus and it actually has little holes in it so it'll dry out really quick. If you're the kind of person who has to brush your hair in the shower, I strongly recommend one of these. I got this from the Dollar Tree. I'm not kidding. It was $1. So the brush pops out just like that, and it's got a mirror here. So you've always got some kind of reflective device in case you need it for signaling. So kind of 2-in-1. I could pop that in there, but I'm going to save this again for the other bag that we're going to be talking about in just a minute. So let's move on to the next one, which is where I might put my micellar wipes in that I'm always talking about. But these I'm also going to reserve for the next bag. Always have these on you, though. They are a lifesaver. So over here, we're just going to put some deodorant. That's a requirement. Toothbrush, toothpaste, a little bit of toilet paper that I just rolled right off my roll and stuck in a snack size bag. And what are the two things that I'm constantly talking about, always, always, always carrying? I always, always have a paracord bracelet attached to anything that I carry. So this in particular, I've got my cordage, I've got a cutting device, I've got a whistle in case there's an emergency, but I can also use this to hang this in the shower house so nothing is touching the ground. And I've always got a knife with me just because that's how I am. So what about this last pouch, you ask? That is for this towel. This is a quick drying microfiber towel that folds up really compactly, slides in there very nicely, and you have your shower caddy. But what goes in there, do you ask? Well, let's go take a look. All right, guys, we're going to talk about Bag number 2. I found this little handy dandy guy on Amazon, again, just for a couple bucks. And when I put it on one of my pages, one of the guys was like, I'm not going to lie to you, it comes in blue. I'd use it as a Tinder bag, and why not? So we're going to open it up and flip it open. It's got a nice little tab here for this pouch that we'll talk about in a minute, but it's got 3 mesh pockets and 4 elastic bands that will hold things in place. So we're just going to start going from top down to bottom. I've got my dry shampoo. I know I'm not going to be shampooing my hair every day, but I don't want the oily, yucky mess. So we're going to put that in there. And underneath that, we're going to put the awesome Dollar Tree brush. This was Dollar Tree as well, but it folds up. You've got a mirror so you can see what you're doing, and you've also got a reflective device in case of an emergency. So I'm just going to slide that right under the dry shampoo. I always have ponytail holders secured with bobby pins, and we're going to slide that into the elastic with the dry shampoo. Next, we want to talk about SPF. We want sunscreen on our bodies, any part of our body that's being exposed while we're out in the elements. And if you're going to be using sunscreen, why not have the added benefit of a moisturizer? So this is a daytime moisturizer with SPF 25 in it. Might as well use that to keep your skin nice and moisturized while you're out in the sun. And for those of you ladies who really like a pop of color, whether you're used to wearing makeup or it makes you feel pretty or that's how you're confident, that's fine. There is nothing wrong with this. This is the same thing as this moisturizer, but it's got a tint of color in it. And as long as you are comfortable, you are going to be having fun. So this is about your comfort zone, your comfort level. And if you need that to make you feel pretty, to go out there and get sweaty in the woods, by all means do it. There's nothing wrong with that. So I'm going to bring that along too. Next, we have our evening moisturizer, which is going to repair some of the damage that your skin has faced during the day. And usually before putting either of those on, I use my micellar wipes. I swear by these. I don't bring a face wash with me. I just use these before I moisturize. This is your eye cream, daytime, nighttime, and it goes around that super delicate skin right around your eyes. Every night I wear lip balm, and every day I wear lip balm because there's nothing worse than dry, chapped, cracking, peeling, icky lips, because then they burn when you eat, they burn when you sweat. I use this at night. During the day, I use the same lip balm. It's just got a tint of color to it because I like color that pops. That's just who I am. 4 Thieves. If you missed my 4 Thieves video, go back and watch it. You need to make some for yourself. You will be bug and tick free. I guarantee you, like 99.999%. Put it in a little bottle like this, and I take it with me wherever I go. Now we're going to talk about something that I'm super excited about because this is another one of my Dollar Tree things. So I found these 2 manicure kits, and I Frankensteined them together. One came in this case, and it had a bunch of stickers and crap on it that I wasn't exactly happy about. So I took some duct tape, measured it for the width, rolled it around there. And duct tape comes in useful in so many ways that we're going to talk about in so many more videos. But if you need just to repair something, or if you need it for combustion, that's something we'll talk about in learning to use duct tape later. For now, you have a brush. Oh, and look at this. You've got tweezers in case you've got ticks or splinter. And now you've got cutting tools. Now, you're not going to like cut through a branch or anything with that, but if you've got a hangnail or a flap of skin that needs to be tended to, there you go. You've got a second cutting tool and some clippers. You've got a file and implements that can dig into crevices. I just put that lid on there and with the duct tape, secure it. Now, speaking of the 2 manicure kits that I had to use to Frankenstein that together, I had an extra pair of clippers. So I also bought a 3-pack of these little things that people use for like, I don't know, labels or not labels, badges. And I just actually clipped these clippers to that. And so I can attach this to any shirt, pack, or vest I am wearing and have hands-free clippers, cutting tool by my side all the time. Next, glasses. Okay, I wear glasses. Not everyone does. If you don't have to wear glasses, you are so blessed. I also wear contacts. So I have a small bottle of contact solution. And I'm very careful to make sure that I always keep my contacts in an upright position in a bag. I used to use a peroxide cleaner. And if you guys remember a couple weeks ago, I burned my eyes really, really badly with it because it had fallen over and the peroxide did not have time to neutralize. And I burned my eye really badly. So I'm going to stick that in there and make sure that I have enough space to shove that in there so it is always upright. And now we've got our glasses in there. Now, let's talk about feminine hygiene, ladies. It happens. You're out camping, you're out in the woods, you're out doing whatever, you're backpacking, you're kayaking, and things happen. That's why I like this little pouch. It's nice and discreet. You can pack things up in it, put a few pads in there, and zip it up, and nobody has to know what's in there. Or you can check out the Diva cup. I'm not kidding. These are called Diva cups. I'm not going to take them out. Look it up. May or may not be for you, but for use in the outdoors, you can't beat it. And finally, my medication. I always have to have my meds with me. So now that I've got my bag pretty much packed, I'm going to, oh, I've got an extra space there that I didn't even use. I'm going to put my meds in there. And we are going to close this bag up. Now you can see we've got a little extra space there. Ladies, if you're the kind of person who needs makeup, that's fine. You do you, okay? That's why we're here. Waterproof mascara. This is my blush brush. If I'm going to take it into the outdoors, I put a little blush on the brush that will keep it primed for about 3 days, and boom, I've got just a little color right there. And I've got a couple little lip glosses and colors in there. So if you're the kind of person who needs makeup to feel good about yourself, that's fine. You can toss it right in there. And then look, we've got our little snap pack right here. And there you have it, and there you are. Oh, but what about that other cute little tote that we had? Well, let's take a look. Remember that open area? Kaboom! Fits like a glove. And actually, we want to fill up that last pouch real quick with our quick drying microfiber towel. Folds up nice and neat. It fits perfectly. And then I've also got a little space for the wipes that I'm just going to stick right there because I like to have those handy anyway. We're going to close this up with my paracord bracelet. That way it's ready to hang. We're bacteria free. Ladies, this is not ultralight traveling. This is kitchen sink traveling. Eventually you may get lighter. You may keep the same load all the time. It's you take what you need to be comfortable and have fun in the outdoors. All right, so thank you for joining me as we took our first look at a flat lay. Again, this was a basic flat lay. This is for the beginner, the person who's never been out there or is very leery of getting out there. This is an overview of pretty much everything you might want to take with you. Again, if you have any questions about any of the products or items that I use in this video, please leave a question or comment in the comment section of this video. While you're in the comment section, head on up to the like and subscribe button, hit both of those, zip on over to the notification bell, ring that bell, and select all. In the meantime, be boss, be beautiful, be bushcraft. We'll see you next time.